very violent and bloody 24 hours. From 6 a.m. yesterday to 6 a.m. this morning, 13 people were shot in 8 different cases across Detroit. And now we're learning some heartbreaking new information about some of the victims. 7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig is live in Detroit. Kim, what have you uncovered tonight?
Well, this is just so senseless, Joanne. As you can imagine, in just one of those cases last night, 5 people were shot, all from one family, including a woman who was about to undergo a life-changing transplant.
She was sweet. She was kind. She ain't bothered nobody.
54-year-old Almeda Walls shot dead in front of her home as her 92-year-old mother and other loved ones looked on in horror.
It was all for nothing. Senseless.
It was an argument between children on the street that escalated to adults getting involved. When it was over, Almeda's 24-year-old daughter, Farlene, was shot in the eye. Almeda's niece, Rosalind Smith, was shot 7 times. A 15-year-old niece was also hit, and so was Almeda's 58-year-old boyfriend. They're expected to survive, but Almeda, who was set to undergo a kidney transplant this morning, was killed.
She was already on dialysis, and they finally found her a kidney. And she couldn't even get her surgery today. Because y'all shot her down like she was some type of damn dog.
There was some type of argument about some kids on the block. And between the two groups of individuals, some type of statements were made to their children. And somebody took offense to that type of statement.
At a press conference seeking the public's help, police briefly talked about the 5 people shot on Carlin Street last night. But Police Chief Chester Logan refused to comment on the outrageous number of people shot in a bloody span of just 24 hours.
Chief, the people shot in the last 24 hours. Chief, that's the whole through.
Just after the press conference abruptly ended, Detroit police said they wanted to wait until next week to release the number of homicides and non-fatal shootings we've already seen before what is sure to be a long, hot summer. Reverend Jerome Warfield heads up the police commission.
We understand that there is some information from a security standpoint that we have to be careful about, but statistics, I think we have to do that. We have to give that out in order to make sure that our citizens are aware of what's going on around them. If there are 5 shootings by my house, I want to know.
It don't make no sense at all how we just killing up each other for nothing. For nothing. It was some kid stuff. Now she gone. She can't even get her kidney transplant.
And Almeda lives behind 4 children and so many loved ones. And late this afternoon from headquarters here, Detroit police did release the latest stats. And so far this year, the city has seen 115 homicides. And the number of people shot but survived, 375. And Joanne, what's scary is it's not even summer yet. Back to you.
You know, we mention these statistics all the time, Kim, but it's the stories behind these numbers that are so heartbreaking that we can never forget about. And more heartbreak today. Thank you very much, Kim.
Absolutely.